Button.
Hello, and welcome to a gathering of Gangrel in this Vampire by Gaslight setting. We've got our Seneschal, Floki, the cat revolutionary, and a new Gangrel to the city. All three of them need to discuss the position of primogen for their clan.
I was never been a politician. I don't know.
Also is sat by. She sat down on the ground. Whether are you inside or outside?
Inside.
Oh, she's well. In which case, then she's sat at the table, but she's knitting.
Floki is looking at the lady, looking at the grandpa, and then he says, "Again, I don't know politicians. Politician doesn't like cats. When the politician comes near a cat, cats get fuzzy. So I don't know."
Well, I can continue to represent our clan, but it would be nice to make the most of this opportunity.
Perhaps I can make a suggestion then. She says, looking up from her knitting towards the Seneschal.
Feel free.
You keep your position as Seneschal, as representative of the clan, but let me sort of do your running for you, kind of like a, what do they call it? A whip? So if ever you're too busy to attend, you can send me and I can take notes.
He's going to glance to Floki to see Floki's opinion of this.
If she is going to be the what I'm going to be.
Sorry, what did you say?
If she is going to be the whip, what I'm going to be.
Well, what do you propose?
The Floki looks at the lady, looks at the Seneschal. He gets serious and says, "Okay, she should be the whip."
Very well. There seems we have an agreement.
How about we change the name? How about we make it Paw? Paw of the Gangrel. Whip is more like, you know, Toreador-ish.
I'm pretty sure it's the term, but we can call it whatever you want, Floki. She smiles.
Hehe.
The Seneschal's just going to raise an eyebrow at his suggestion. It's not really even worth commenting on. It's a name.
So, what's happening in the city now?
We're still awaiting trial for Dr. Fortescue. We're still investigating the full depth of the things that he has done within this city.
I was there. He was a dangerous fella.
What did he do?
Took a kindred, tortured a kindred, tortured a human, break the masquerade, attacked me, I attacked him.
She puts her head on her hand. She also has sort of the she's quite clearly an adult, but she has a sort of appearance of being quite childlike, quite her body language is quite childlike or girl-like. She just puts her hand on her head on her hand and just goes, "It's a good job you were there, Floki."
I clawed him so hard. Ha 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 ha.
Very impressive.
The so the how is the prince, my dear seneschal?
Embarrassed, disturbed,
the-
concerned,
Uh,
upset that one of his precious roses might have behaved in such a manner, especially towards one of the others. And I think he very much wants to see this matter settled one way or another.
how is the harpy?
She's discussing moving to Paris.
He raised an eyebrow to himself. Like, oh shit, she's moving to Paris. Oh shit. Okay, she's moving to Paris.
She has friends there.
I think she has friends
People
everywhere.
don't know about her child's actions.
How about the child and the grandchild?
As far as I know, they'll be staying.
There's a guy called Puka. The Vendergraph. We are making like we are in coterie, kinda sorta. And there's
Good to have allies.
yeah, there's the Sir Trent Malkavian.
Yes.
And I don't like lunatics. They scream at night. They scare cats.
I see.
And yeah, and there is the Ariana Fortescue, the Christian Fortescue. They're nice. And yeah, this is all for me. I know those people. So is there anything I should know? I can.
Well, she turns her eyes up to the sky thoughtfully. I probably should make myself known at some point. Come along to an Elysium or something.
Yes, it's important to make sure that all the boxes are checked, so to speak.
I didn't see any Ventru around. Is there any Ventru around?
Just the one, and he tends to keep to himself.
Is there anything my seneschal want me to do? I did the thing he asked me to.
Deborah is about to get on mute as I was about to ask her a question.
Yep, sorry, I was just muting it because the phone was ringing in the background. Dad's got it now.
Does Patrick I'm trying to work out what Morse code would be under as a skill.
Academics, perhaps?
Yeah. Does he have academics? Did I build him? I built him, didn't I? I'm feeling I did. Does Floki have academics? I guess not.
I do have. I do have academics.
You do? Ah. Then you can make an intelligence academics roll.
Okay. I'm awesome with intelligence.
So you notice something. Yeah, I know. I'm just looking for him here. He's in this folder. It's opening now.
I am trying to open the dice tree.
You can roll 4 dice, Deborah.
I have 2 successes at the academics.
Okay. Just wait for the seneschal to roll. Okay.
Huh.
Floki, you notice that Elsa seems to be sewing Morse code into the knitting.
Pardon?
She seems to be sewing Morse code into the knitting.
Oh. So,
So what does it say?
It's a series of numbers. 4, 1, 2.
Floki screams and says, "Numbers!"
She smiles at him.
Right.
So the
The senator hasn't rolled yet, so I don't know whether he notices it.
Yeah, it turns out you made him, so I'm not sure where his sheet is.
Thought I said 4 dice, please.
Ah, okay.
You didn't hear me because you had the phone call.
Yep.
Bum-bum.
1 success.
You can tell it's some sort of pattern.
Mm.
So the my seneschal, I ask you, I did the things that you asked me to. No intruder comes into Gangrel domain. I feed the dogs and cats all the time, and the birds, and the Floki covers the Gangrel domain all the time. And I ghouled 2 animals. They're helping me to guard the domain. They let me know if somebody, if somebody does something stupid inside of the domain.
That sounds very good.
They have a dog and an owl.
Good choices. Was there something you wanted to ask me about that?
Well, is there anything I could do for the Gangrels, the clan?
Well, you seem to be doing quite well so far, but if possible, it certainly won't hurt to have a few more watchful eyes around the place. Gold or otherwise.
Okay, I will try to feed more and more.
Other than that, you seem to be quite skilled at ending up in the middle of things, whether for better or worse.
Yep.
So Simply strive to make it for the better.
I will.
Don't feed too many animals because you tend to have more coming looking for you when they get hungry, and then, yeah, it's not pretty.
They used to when you feed them, but I feed the animals who are they understand the wildlife. I talk with them. I tell them like, I'm not going to be here every time, so just shut it and get your own meal. And they still wait for me. I don't know why.
Just make sure they don't start eating you when they get too hungry. I've seen that happen before.
Okay, don't worry. I will hang it.
Well, we seem to have resolved matters.
Yep.
Is there anything else either of you want to discuss while we are gathered?
Is there anyone I should really look out for to stay away from when I'm in the city? That is.
Stay away from Sir Trent. He's mad.
She raises her eyebrows. Who's the Trent?
He is Malkavian. He's staying at the hospital. There's a lot of screaming people there. Stay away from there.
He runs a asylum for the
Kawaii.
She giggles.
mental unfortunates.
Okay.
He's scary.
I was more asking the senator.
He is somewhat unstable, but such is his clan's affliction. I would perhaps be more wary of the Tremere in general, as a clan. I'm sure you all understand why.
Yeah.
And the Toreador can be numerous.
The Mr. Pruka is like a bar singer. He talks and he talks and he talks, but nobody actually listens what he says. They actually more interested in the other shits, but well, he talks and talks and talks all the time.
In my experience, Toreador tend to like me.
Excellent. Just stay on their good side and don't pay
Caught
too
him.
much attention to them. That's how I tend to deal with the Toreador.
The Floki rolls a self-control for asking stupid question, and he makes it, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
Why did you bother rolling that?
The Floki looks at the seneschal and says, "Is it how you do with the prince?"
He's just going to give you a blank look.
I'm pretty good at distracting Toreador long enough to get away from their boring conversations.
A useful skill to have.
They are distracted by shiny things.
I am good at distracting Toreadors by making them showing myself that I listen them. Ha 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 ho ho ho. But I listen one actually. I listen Happy all the time. She's a good woman.
Anyway,
Like when we're at Elysiums, I mean.
she raises a brow. The harpy?
She's a Toreador, old lady, but she's good. She cares about individuals. That's how I I met her in the Elysium, and I like when I go to Elysium. She's used to be usually is there. So I go near her, bow, and then She says some stuff, I say some stuff, and then I leave.
Okay.
But we only see each other at Elysiums.
I'm gonna roll perception alertness on that.
Empathy.
Not for empathy even. Not that my roll for this character is exceptionally high with that. But... maybe I don't know what difficulty would be. See what you roll.
I failed.
Are you lying?
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't only see her at Elysiums.
He sees her at bedtime as well.
Yeah. No, I don't wish. She's old.
She's not that old, actually. In appearance, she's probably in her 40s, which for someone from that era was pretty damn old.
Yeah.
Someone from this era is quite old, even
Yeah.
if you're working class. But as an aristocrat, not really all that old at all. Anyway, Elsa sort of smirks to herself because she knows that Frankie's lying.
Mr. McNichol really doesn't care.
And she just, well, I don't really like cities all that much, so I won't keep you two any longer. Just, you know where I am if you want to get in contact with me.
Good to know. It doesn't seem like there's much else for us to discuss.
What should we do if somebody comes into Gangrel domain?
Call Floki?
And claw hard, party hard, ha 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 ha.
I'm not really, I can fight if I have to, or Gangrel can.
I'm harmless. I
But,
can't hurt.
I don't really like to, so if you can avoid that, then thanks.
Actually, the Floki has harmless flaw. Harmless
No,
merit.
he doesn't.
I do have harmless merit.
Mm,
That just means that people think that you're harmless. It doesn't mean that you are.
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't hurt people. I'm sorry.
We already know that's not true, because you told me that you clawed up somebody good earlier on in the conversation.
I clawed him so hard because he deserved.
Well, if someone comes into Gangrel territory, you tell them exactly where they are. And
That they're in the woods.
if they don't leave, you do something about it.
Okay. I will tell them that they're in the woods, and if they not leave, I will do something about it. Okay.
You tell them that they're in Gangrel territory and they are not welcome there.
Oh, okay, sorry. I will tell them that they're in the Gangrel territory. They're not welcome there.
Okay.
So.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go now, because, yeah.
Me too.
And she waves.
And Mr. McNichol's housekeeper will show you out. And there the scene will end.